Look at how pretty.
To eat the tree.
No, no eating.
That's your tree.
That's not wild.
That's wild. Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh, cool.
You can have it.
Now do I turn it off?
No.
No.
Who's in there? Are you in there? Hi. Hi.
That's pretty.
That's beautiful.
Hi. To be totally honest with you, I barely recorded anything for this week's vlogmas because my seasonal depression has really gotten the best of me this week, and I am so exhausted, and you can't tell, but this room is a disaster. I've just let my depression get the best of me. I was actually going to sit down and film what I'm about to film as a separate video completely for this YouTube channel, but I decided to just film it for this vlog. So a majority of this vlog will probably be this video. I had the idea when I got back from California to show you exactly how I do my makeup when I'm traveling, because when you're traveling you don't want to bring everything, and a lot of the times, for me anyway, I don't like to spend a majority of my time doing my makeup when I'm supposed to be having fun and like on a trip, but I do want to still look nice. So over the years I've really pared down what I travel with. I used to travel with like 4 different things of makeup. It was kind of crazy. Back in my convention days, some of the stuff I had put away already, but it was like this and one eyeshadow palette. It's kind of going to be like part of that de-influencing style video that I did back in, I don't know, what was it, March or April, where like whatever I have is what I use. This is my favorite everyday palette. I got it at Marshall's a long time ago. It's the I Heart Revolution Curses and Hexes Halloween collab from who knows what year, but you can see the selection of colors here. They're mainly cool toned, and I only use about like 3 of the shades for every day. But so yeah, we're just gonna do the makeup I do when I'm traveling because it's pretty much the same every time now, and I've pared it down to make it very simple. So let's get started. None of the clips that I use to pin back my bangs are here, so we're just gonna use whatever I have here. Get that hair out of your face. Mine is looking real great today because all I did was wash it and left it to its natural devices. For some reason I always start off my makeup brushing through my brows, so just brushing through my brows even though I do my makeup after. Also, just ignore all this, okay? All these flakes. My psoriasis has been the worst it's ever been this year. Like, can you see here? This red spot here, these red spots here, that's what psoriasis looks like when it's not flaky. That's all psoriasis. It's in my ear currently. It's going down my neck. It's going all through my hairline, and I'm just trying to manage it the best that I can because it's quite literally never been this bad in my entire life, on my face anyway. It's always been bad on my head. The only thing I think I even put away was this. I always travel with this. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've talked about this a bunch of times on my channel already about how much I love it. If you have dry skin, this is a really good product. And I only put it, okay, this is just pretty much always, but I only put it here under my eye. Where I know I'm gonna be wearing the most makeup because, you know, gotta fix these fucking dark circles. And then now I put it over this psoriasis patch because I always have to cover it up. And then I just put a tiny bit on my chin. I try to avoid my nose when I remember, but sometimes I put it on my nose just because I forget that I shouldn't be putting it on my nose. So you have to let that sit for 30 seconds before you apply any makeup on top of it. So let's just prep the face makeup I'm going to use. This is going to be pretty similar to the base routine that I do at home. And I just kind of speed through it very quickly for traveling. So I pretty much only, especially when I'm traveling, use 2 concealers. These 2 shades of the Incognito concealer from Wet n Wild. One is in the shade light beige and one is in the shade fair. Okay, it goes from this shade to this shade. It's a stark jump, but I mainly use the shade light beige. I think it's been on for about 30 seconds. Okay, we're just guessing. These little tubes last me a really long time and they're very affordable. So I just take this and just put it here and here, avoiding the inner corner of my eye and right up under that lash line. I put it here to cover up the psoriasis, and I put it here, and then sometimes I have a breakout like I do right now here. My skin is not doing great because traveling always throws me off, and it's been a couple weeks and my skin has not really balanced itself back out again, especially because I wore a mask on the plane and I just got really bad mask acne from that. So I just take a brush. This is a really old Coastal Scents brush, and I just take this and pop it in real quick. So I have a case for the brushes that I travel with, and I try to really pare down what I bring with me, because I used to be that bitch that would bring 8,000 makeup brushes with me on a trip, but now I just want like a few. So I'll bring this brush always because it's just easy to have a brush to buff your base makeup in with. I'll bring this brush, or I actually think first time when I went to LA I brought this one, but it really needs to be washed. This is my other favorite. This is the e.l.f. Airbrush Stipple Brush. But I brought that one with me. So any kind of basic brush for base makeup. Okay, so now that I have that one on, I normally go back over areas that need a little bit more coverage. So I just am gonna put some more here. And just quickly. Okay, so then this is honestly what takes most of my time getting ready when I'm traveling, is I do the 2 concealer method. So then I take this lighter concealer and I just put it here. Okay, because traveling always makes my eyes puffy and my dark circles so much worse. So I put it just here in the inner corner, especially because I have deep set eyes, baby. Okay, we want to try to bring the deepest part of my eye forward a little. If you want, I can do a whole makeup on all the tips and tricks I use to make my deep set eyes look less deep set, but that's just a little trick I use. So then I just bring the excess over my eyelid. I don't know how this is going to look on the iPhone, so just bear with me. bear with me. Okay, second brush that I always bring is this one. I have to have this one with me. It's the only one I use for powder. So I brought this Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder with me. It was the only powder I brought. Normally I set my base with 2 powders, a loose and a pressed, but to save room, I only brought 1 big pressed powder. So with this specific brush that I have, I just press it where I need it real quick. So this is something you can do super quick on the go. I only use a minimal amount right where I need it, and then I always have to set my lids because they're so oily. I've talked about this before. Then we set this monster on the side of my brush. Well, nothing else really, because the other products will take care of it. I normally bring this horrifically old Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Studio base. Don't ask me how old this is, okay, because you won't want to know the answer to that question. But if you happen to go back and see when I made a video on these back in the day, you'll know. So your fingers are your best friend when you're traveling, obviously, so you don't have to bring a million brushes. Normally I would apply this with a brush. Oh good, my light. My light is dying and I need that. I need it for content. Cool. So I just put that all over, and then I do my brows real quick. If I'm feeling it on whatever travel day, I will fill them in. That's a rare occasion when I'm traveling and doing stuff, so I just brush. I bring this even though, okay, we're gonna switch to this light. Hold on. Okay, this lighting shift is absolutely horrendous. One moment. What I was saying is I travel with this, okay, right? It's just the e.l.f. brow pencil. It's like $2, and sometimes if I'm feeling like I have enough time to get ready, or if I care enough, I fill them in, but mainly I just bring it for the spoolie so I can brush my eyebrow hairs out, because we know your girl has eyebrows, okay? I even have a unibrow right now currently that I have no plans to fix because I don't care. Then I travel with this Wet n Wild Mega Clear. I think this is discontinued eyebrow gel. Let me see. Is that better? I'm still looking green. It's pretty horrendous actually, and I really hate it, but it's easy to travel with and it keeps my brows in place. You just have to use it so sparingly because it dries weird and crisps off. So any eyebrow gel, it's an eyebrow gel, that will work fine if you want to bring. And of course, I think this goes without saying, but this is just what works for me personally, and everybody's different. Everybody's gonna have different needs when it comes to what they travel with and what they like to do. This is just some of my tips and tricks that I've picked up from traveling so much over the years. So then I talked about this palette already. It's the Curses and Hexes palette from I Heart Revolution. I bring it with me everywhere. It's pretty much my everyday face palette. And the reason why is because of this shade right here. It's a cool taupey brown called Cackle. And I really enjoy doing my makeup with a cool toned brown now. And sometimes I use this shade called Supernatural down here, which is a black shade, for some liner on the go, but you'll see. Okay, so now that we have our eyes prepped, this is the quick travel eyeshadow. All right, I bring normally 1 or 2 eyeshadow brushes. I bring one to buff in the color, and then I bring another to buff out that color. One to apply, one to buff out, and then I bring one to apply smaller, more defined areas of eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll go crazy and bring a fourth brush that's like another blending brush. Depends on how much I want to pack. So these three are the tools that we're mainly going to be using. I start off with a fluffy kind of blending brush, and I just take that shade, Cackle, and I just do this. I quickly, with whatever light that I have traveling, because that's another thing, you never know what the lighting's going to be or what you're going to be getting. You just buff the outer corner, and of course this just is what works for my eye shape. Everything's going to be different for you, but this is just how I quickly do everyday makeup on the go. So I'm just going to do it as fast as I would when I'm away. Okay, so truly just buff it, blend. This is what I wore in LA pretty much every single day. Going out to karaoke, Friendsgiving. I'll post some pictures. I'll insert some pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. And the only thing I really switched up was I would add some liner with that black eyeshadow, which I'm not going to be doing today. I'm just going to be keeping it simple. Okay, so, oh yes, and I always bring a pencil brush no matter what when I go away. So this is my pencil brush that I bring. It's from the dollar store. So see, we're gonna blend that out. I just take that same shade on a pencil brush now, and I'm going to start where my pupil is and buff outward. Just make me look more awake. Now that we've done that, a crucial part of this eyeshadow look that normally takes 2 seconds. I take my highlighter, the only highlighter that I bring. We talked about this highlighter in my de-influencing video. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting and Illuminatrace, whatever the hell. Girly has seen better days. Okay, but she is my fave product. So on that brush, the dual endo brush that's meant for more targeted areas, I take this and I'm just gonna slap that all over here real quick. Really getting into that deep part of the socket, just to give me some more life. Then I normally take the small side and I get real in the inner corner to once again draw that really deep set part of my eye forward to the eye to give it some life, because she's really in my cranium. I'm gonna take it under. I'm pretty indiscriminate with it because I like it. And voila. You have an eye look. Sometimes if I go too wild on with it, I just blend a little. Okay. Then we just pop on the mascara. Oh, wait. No, we don't. I'm lying. I'm lying to you. An influencer, lying to you. An eye pencil close to my skin tone, necessary for these ugly ass inner red rims of my eyes. No false lashes for me while I'm traveling because I don't wear false lashes anyway. I know I probably do this in a weird order, but this is just the order that makes sense to my brain. I bring one contour only because I only have one contour, and it's the Fenty Beauty Magic in Amber. I slap this baby on here, here, here. I want it to be quick, and then I always bring my contour brush with me. And I buff that in real quick. Okay, so now because we use the same highlighter for our eyes, we're gonna use the same one for our face. Okay, and I gotta bring my highlighter brush, which is this rounded brush. I always bring that with me. So still bringing quite a few brushes, but way less than I used to, just to pare it down. And then I just highlight real quick. Tops on my cheekbone, because I know apparently we don't highlight anymore, but I still do. I don't care. Down the bridge, tip of nose. That's it. Okay. Now, as much as this paints me the same, I only bring one blush now, because I used to bring a blush for like every outfit. And I decided to pick one that works for every outfit, okay? And I normally travel with this one. It is a little tiny travel square. So that works perfect. It's Benefits Dandelion. And you can see it's like a mauve rose tone. It goes with pretty much everything. And while I was away, this brush, which is my life, my blush brush, my everything, broke. And the glitter that was in it went all over the sink of the guest bathroom I was staying in. So we have to substitute for now. But I really honestly got frustrated with bringing this blush because I did get sick of one blush tone the whole time, but it's better to just have one universal one you can pop on than a whole bunch. And I like to go wild with the blush. Okay, so I start at the cheekbones, work my way in. Do a little at the temple. And then this is going to be the most shocking wall if you've known me a long time. Traveling, I decided, unless I'm going to a special event where I need something, to bring 2 lip colors maximum, because I used to bring like a whole separate thing for my lips and I normally ended up wearing one anyway. So this time I brought the NYX Liquid Suede. That's my favorite. This is continued in Soft Spoken. This Revlon random lipstick that's Jessica from Girls' Generation collab with Revlon in Rose Wine, which you can just buy Revlon Rose Wine, but it's got special packaging. Never wear this, so take this as a sign to really pare down your lips because you'll never wear it all. And then with me, I had in just like my purse was one of these Wet n Wild Rose lip colors. The one that I wore every single day, I only wore that. Okay, I only wore this every single day. Wore this once. Pare down your lip colors. The one that I wore every single day is downstairs. I'm not gonna go get it, but I will just put this one on to show you. It's like a balm with a little color in it. Doing this makeup super fast traveling makes it really easy to just have like a consistently nice look. I normally bring something like this just in case I need it throughout the day. This is the JOA Crystal Glow Luminizing Skin Mist. It's like just to refresh throughout the day in case your skin gets dried, depending on whatever climate you're traveling to, just for a nice touch up. But I found I didn't even need this. Maybe it's because I've just perfected what products work for my face, but I do recommend traveling with them just in case you need it, because whatever your skin's used to at home, you might not be used to where you're going. So I'm gonna do my hair and wait for my other light to charge so I can come back and show you the final look of like my travel makeup, but this is just the gist for now. Back with the proper lighting and the hair that I would wear, and this is it. This is how I look pretty much whenever I'm traveling or on a day-to-day basis when I don't want to be bothered putting on a shit ton of makeup, but it just makes me look acceptable. Here's it up close. You can see it's a very, very, very subtle eye look, but it makes me feel pretty while I'm not at home and while I don't have access to my full collection. It makes me feel nice. So I don't know what you got from this, but hopefully there will be more clips after this. I just thought this would be fun to include. I don't know what the hell my hair is doing. I kind of rushed doing it. There we go. Know what you think. If you want to see more makeup videos. Brian is streaming in the background, but I just set up, my mom gave me this vintage Vidal Sassoon makeup mirror. Look at this. I'm about to do my hair, so my hair stuff's everywhere, but let's turn it on. Oh wait, okay. It has different filters. Evening makeup. Whoa, daylight. Office. Night. And it has a plug for like this, which is kind of crazy that it has a plug. Should I try it? Should we try the plug? I'm kind of curious. Kind of love it. Let's see how this goes. Have it set up. Let's see. Let's plug this in. Does this work? Am I gonna burn my house down? I don't know. Also, this light is hella ugly, but oh. I don't know if it's gonna plug in. Does it plug? I'm trying to plug it in. Oh, it plugged in. Okay. Is it gonna do it? Yes. Ready? Let's see. Outside your control. Only focus on the it's working.
Akira.
Streaming again. Just put on some makeup to film some TikToks and other content. So I thought I would show you me fixing my hair. This is definitely going to be the last clip of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Let's comb my hair. I don't really brush it just to avoid some frizz. But what are we working with today? This is my second day hair. Flat, kind of sad. Getting oily. We're gonna just dry shampoo with this $5 dry shampoo that I found at Target. It's really good for being $5. It's the Hask Charcoal Purifying Dry Shampoo. So if you need dry shampoo and are thin hair like me, pick you up on this, because watch this. It does leave a white cast that you have to brush out, so if you have more curly hair and you can't brush or comb at all, this probably isn't the product for you. I don't mind combing it through. So just spray at my roots where it's getting a little grimy. Thin hair problems are more very girly. Okay. Then we're gonna just comb. See the magic. Let the magic happen. Thank you so much for being here. And Vlogmas week 2, I know it wasn't very exciting because my seasonal depression hit me like a truck. But I'm feeling better, and I think a lot of my Christmas shopping will get done in the next vlog, and it won't just be fun. We can just talk, just chill. I hope that you're having a good week. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching this. Genuinely, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week. Bye.